afternoon, Vice President Kamala Harris made a campaign stop in West Michigan.
Political reporter Rick Albin was at the Vice President's event at the Air Zoo in Portage. Rick joins us live with a recap. Rick.
A few hundred Democratic supporters came here to the Air Zoo in Portage to listen to the Vice President today. Her message is the same as it has been in dozens of other stops around the country. She warns that abortion rights could be taken away from women across the country with a national abortion ban. Former President Trump says he would leave it up to the states. Still, she worries that a new Trump presidency could create that kind of a ban, and she says it would impact even states like Michigan that have those rights in our Constitution. But there was something else we came to hear about today, and that was her reaction 4 days after an attempted assassination attempt on former President Trump, and how she, following President Biden's lead, would change her rhetoric, change her tone, and talk about this year's election. And here's part of what she had to say.
The hallmark of American democracy, the hallmark of any democracy, is a strong competition of ideas, policies, and a vision for the future. And just as we must reject political violence, we must also embrace a robust discussion about what is at stake in this election. The surest way to reaffirm the strength of our democracy is by engaging in a vigorous and civil exchange of ideas.
Coming up at 6 o'clock, you're going to hear very much more what she talked about and how she thinks candidates and campaigns should operate with this kind of new reality. But coming up at 5, more about her message of the day and some sound from the Vice President about how this is not the time to despair, suggesting the past 2 weeks haven't gone unnoticed by the Biden-Harris team. It's been a tough 2 weeks for him, and polling is starting to catch up with that fact. We'll talk about all of that coming up at 5 o'clock. For now, live in Portage, Rick Albin, News 8.